ClothTalk. It's your boy JW3. I got a special guest with me, Carlito.
What's going
He
on? What's
is
going on?
chef. He baked good food up in Cleveland. I just wanted to really just touch base with him so he can, give me some knowledge about the food game, but also, share the light, share, his thoughts and his feelings, his way about the world as well. So how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, we all going through something as one. It's all about making the best out of everything. Because, when you at the
Man,
bottom, ain't nowhere to go up top. You feel me?
yeah, man, with it's going crazy, man. So
hmm
I just gotta ask you off top, being a chef, who taught you how to cook?
Well, so if anybody look at my Instagram, so yeah, my name
Oh
Carlito.
wait, what's your Instagram? Let me say Poppy C. Follow him on
Right.
Instagram, Poppy C as well.
Yes. Yes. So my entertainment name known as Poppy C. But you can find me on Instagram as PAPI_C. All lowercase letters. You'll find me on there. Yeah. So
Sir.
basically, I got a fusion of my food, but I do hit to one particular like category, which is the Caribbean cuisine. So I've been taught, raised up by different people. I've been raised up by big time cooks out in the islands, also from my relatives, like Sister Asia 9.
Okay,
You
so
know?
you got Caribbean in your blood. Where you come
Yeah.
from? Where
Well,
you?
I'm born here. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a proud
Yeah.
African American, but my descendants come from Puerto Rico and Barbados. So
Okay.
yes, sir.
Shout out, shout out.
Yes.
So, like growing up, I know it was just like a variety of type of different foods. Like you had to really,
Oh yeah.
growing up. What was some of your favorite foods growing up?
Well, I always love. I've never been too crazy about American food. I mean, I love my soul food, but soul food could go through anything that's gonna get to your stomach and reach that heart. You feel me? So
Factual,
yeah.
soulful,
So
yeah, soulful hit, man.
yeah, I
That's
love
soulful.
soul food. I love my Puerto Rican food, like acapulcias, cayenos.
Yeah.
Those were my favorites growing up. So, the rice and beans, you could put that with anything. But
Man,
mofongo, those were my favorites growing up. Now I'm more on. I love my oxtails, my jerk chicken. I appreciate that a little bit more now. But back then, it was like really my Hispanic.
man. I just had some jerk last night.
Mm.
Some all jerk. So yeah, man, with the beans, rice, with the cabbage.
Oh yeah,
You
can't go wrong
ain't
with that.
playing no. Yeah, man, you can't ain't playing no games out here.
Yeah.
So, do you see yourself being like the type of person one day that just had a Thanksgiving at their house, like every single, because you can cook. So I mean, on top, I mean, when everybody come to you, like or do you that ain't
Thanksgiving,
so.
right? Thanksgiving don't stand out. It'd be like that every week with me. Because I always got cooked for 20 years or more. So, I cook and everybody know, if they know where I'm at, and they know me, oh, you cook today, you cook today. So,
Mm,
I cook for me and for a big family, if you want to say that. So, yeah, but I love to cook. That's just one of my great forms of hospitality. Even though I make, my hustle off of that too as well. I love, just making people happy. That's my form of hospitality. Food wasn't never my big number one passion growing up, but I know what it could do for others, and I just love
mm.
seeing everybody else reactions real good to my food. So you can tell when you taste it, I make it out of love. I don't be running
Yeah,
away,
I mean,
you
I
know.
ain't go look. I ain't trying to be biased, but I did, purchase the food. A
Appreciate it.
one, man. A
Mm-hmm.
one. I'm gonna just say that A one, man.
Fresh
Real talk
ingredients, all that. I do old school way. I don't do that. Yeah,
with the
old
sauce.
school.
All
Yeah,
right,
thank you.
quit playing, man. Quit
hmm
playing. So, what's your favorite dish to make?
My favorite dish to make.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I
All
like
right,
to
no,
cook
no,
everything.
I'm gonna ask you something different.
Uh-huh.
What's a dish that's hard to make? That's very hard to make, but you can't, but you still make it. Like test you like damn, but you still
Right.
make it.
So like a lot of Puerto Rican cuisines, it could be eaten like that real quick. But if you really
Mhm.
know like the process of making it, it's not too easy. So it requires a lot of time. So like I said, like I make like the acapuria. So for who don't know about it, it's like
Yeah.
it's a fritter, but it's grated with green bananas, not the fruit, but the kind you have to cook with. You grate the green bananas. You can mix in your different other type of roots. Some people put pumpkin in it sometimes. They might put a little bit of yautía in there and some plantanos in there.
Yeah.
But you got to grate that. You know, like I said, I do
Yeah,
everything
so
old
it's a
school way.
real process.
Yeah,
It ain't no
I do
like,
it old
yeah,
school way.
just
Yeah, and so like the Africans out there in Puerto Rico, like where the majority of the Africans are out there, I do like a little style with them with the banana leaves. You know, you put it over the fire, give it that little roasted little taste,
yeah.
and then I put the masa, you know, the oil on there, grate it, cook the meat, and you stuff it, and you roll it up, and then you fry it, you deep fry it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's real good, but that takes some time to do, especially when I'm cooking a big amount of it. You know, so yeah.
So growing up, this is gonna be off topic right here. This is not gonna be about food, this question.
Okay.
So growing up mixed, how was could you describe that? Like
Mm-hmm.
was it I wouldn't say necessarily an identity issue, but was it
Of
like
course.
hard yeah,
Of
you know
course.
what I mean? Was it
Of
hard?
course. So yeah, so like I am African American, so I do have American in me, but I am mixed with other different cultures. So growing up, and also go back then to like back in the days when you had your Creoles, you know, or even in the Hispanic community, you know, a lot of people deny their African ancestry. You know, everybody want to be white or this and that. But you know, going back in the days too, especially in the American community, you know, you got a little ounce of black, you're black. So
Yeah.
you know, you grow up knowing what you are, and then you grow around also with family members who don't talk much about your history either. So you know, sometimes it takes people from our generation or whatever to accept, hey, this is what we are, and embrace our culture and show everybody. You know, we all one, but you know, this the downline. This is where it started, and be proud of it.
I got a
So,
question.
yeah.
So I I'm proudly African American. I'm black, but we still
Right.
got our challenges that we face. How,
Exactly.
but I want to understand how is like the like Puerto Rican family like it's so strong and bonded. It seemed like, but the African
Hmm.
American community just so like apart. It seemed like they more united as, but yet they call it they selves niggas as well. How where does that come in? Where did that come from? Like that type of unity?
The unity,
Yeah, like
I would say it comes
how is
from,
that?
yeah, I would assume, because honestly, my family in general, we're very, very tight. So, and that's including African Americans. So, because we're mixed breeds, but we
Mm.
identify as black. So, it's kind of hard because I don't want to bash African Americans because my
No,
family.
you ain't bashing this.
No,
This
because I'm
club
saying growing
talk.
up
This
with the
ain't no
African
bad.
American and dominantly African American, you know, we were tight. But I
Yeah.
think that's just families in general. You have things that distract people from that personal one-on-one. You got your technology. You got your everybody go over with their phones. They stay in their phones all
Mm.
day, every day. You know, it never could be just a one-on-one conversation. You got to look in your phone every 2 seconds. Oh, there go a notification. So I think
Mm.
a lot of things are just distracted. Period. From coming back to you know, back to the unity of appreciating your family. And that's
Yeah.
what I think a lot of people do like about me. You know, I'm silly. I got my crazy sides. You know, I love my food and everything. I like to be about business, but I love my family. So I
Yeah.
keep
So
it very, very
you keep
strong.
it.
You know, and I got family from all over. You know, I'm closer to
Mm.
my relatives out of states and everything, closer than in my own city. So
Yeah.
I'm very big about that. So a lot of people like love how I'm real family oriented and stuff. But I think it's like very important to bring that out to young people our age that, you know, you can't trust everybody. It depends on your family background. A lot of people have a lot of dysfunctional backgrounds and everything, so it depends on
Mm-hmm.
people's childhood.
Slavery, you
Yeah,
know.
but
Yeah.
right, but that don't mean carry on that curse. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
okay to love because, you know, God show us love. We sin every day, but He show us love. You know, so I feel like we should embrace love and show that to others because, you know, people evil, people are mean, people do things a lot of their childhood, you know,
But
as
it's
far as
like
teenagers, you
people
know.
it's like people embrace God, but
Hmm.
then it's like people also embrace God as like only God can judge me. So it's like people kind of use God as like an option, like a like oh like I praise God, but I can do this fucked up shit, but He still go forgive me though because He God.
Right,
Like,
and but what I mean by that too is that yeah, people use that, but what I'm using is that he love us. He bless us to wake up every day.
mm,
So I feel like why not give that undeserved love to anybody else, especially your relative. So I mean, I feel like we get too carried away by the music, stuff like that, that they try to have us do black on black hate on. You know, we be thinking it's stuff cool, but it's really like tearing us apart. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Take the
it's
time to
like
show that love. You feel me?
you ever been at the club drunk as fuck, and then or not drunk as fuck, but you ever been a little turned at the club, and
That
then
happened,
like you
yeah, a
just
few
turn
times.
fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. You probably with two people, but you feel like anybody in the world right now, what's up?
Yeah,
Like I just really be thinking like clubs be like perpetuating like more of like, because if you go to like a white club, it's just more like just bump bump bump
fist
bump
pumping
bump.
and all that.
Move,
Yeah,
yeah, move your body, move
yeah,
your body, pop pop,
yeah,
and then but you go to black club, you so man, I don't give a fuck,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
it's all about. So
Listen, I ain't judging. Just learn how to use your I don't know how to say it. Use your expressions. You know what I mean, through your music. You know, don't take it literal and don't be trying to spoil the fun. You know, sometimes you want to say that. Sometimes you feel, and I feel like the music do speak for that. But you know, just express it through your art of dancing. You
all
ain't gotta
right,
let it
well,
go
hold
to
on.
kill nobody.
All right. Let's dive in the music game real fast. You in
Yeah,
the
let's do
music?
that.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
So
Mm-hmm.
who's some artists that you like? Like, give me some artists.
With the music, what I like.
Yeah.
Well,
Them
yeah.
up there.
So I love hip hop, but see, this trap, all that, I don't mess with that. Like, all right, I might speak more than one language, but it's hard for me to understand this language of trap. I don't know what they say. I think it's called mumble rap now. I
Like
heard,
mumble trap. It's like mumble pop rap
yeah, I don't understand
trap.
nothing they be saying. So I'm going back to like Trick Daddy, because you know I'm a Southern boy. You know I'm from Cleveland, but I've been down south all my life, my childhood.
Mhm.
So I love my 305 music. You know, people from Dade County. I love all that. So I love
Yeah.
my Trick Daddy, Trina. You know, I thought that was my wife since I was 9 years old. I love me some Trina. I love
Oh,
like real hip hop. Biggie.
OG.
Yeah, she's still the baddest. So
Yeah.
you got Biggie.
Fact.
You know, you got who else? Jay-Z back there. I mess with Jay-Z. You know who I slept on, who I appreciate so much?
Who?
Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne starting to
Juvenile,
get his
you
due
know.
over time. Like a Wayne, yeah. Wayne,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what I listen to hip hop wise.
Mm.
Now I love rap, but now more so to me, the dance hall to me is still going strong. Like back then, a lot of people are like, oh, I like the 90s dance hall better than now. But
Mm.
dance hall is going so good to me right now. So I love my dance hall. I love, you know, Popcorn for the new, you know, people. A lot of people getting hit to him. I like my old school dance artists. You know, Forever, World Boss. You know, Vibes Cartel. I love
Mm.
Lady Thought, even though she went gospel. Spice doing her thing. You know, I gotta
Okay.
give shout out to all them. You know, and also like the local, you know, artists doing stuff down there in Jamaica, like Dancehall Queen, Tall some of them. You know, that's a lot of people still doing stuff there. And I love my soca. I'm a soca.
So, what's your
Yeah.
ultimate?
Mm-hmm.
If you can you got a tape that you got to make, right?
Yeah.
You need two people to say the world, like, or the world go in. Who you putting on the album? They say the world.
That everybody gonna vibe to, you mean, right?
Yeah, they gotta say the world. They gotta bring the world together. All that.
Two people. Man. All right. So I would say two people. Well, I have to think of somebody who know all genres and bring them all together. Honestly, I mess with Tory Lanez heavy. I have to say Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez to bring the world
He do
together.
the
Okay.
R&B right, the hip hop right, and he do the Caribbean music just right. He know how to fusion it real great. So, excuse me, I would say Tory Lanez, and
Okay.
I don't know who the other person could be, man. I don't know. That's hard. Two people.
So, how many people you think need to say the world for this album? Then for the album, like
That's a
four
good.
people. You would need
So
like what,
four
four
people.
people?
Who I do
Yeah.
to bring everybody together, I say Drake, because everybody loves Drake. Drake could put a little something in for everybody.
You know,
Um, Drake, Tory Lanez.
have us Tootsie sliding.
You said what now?
I said he have us Tootsie sliding.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Who else I say?
Two.
Two more people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to say Vibes Cartel because worldwide, whoever don't know, they just
So,
one of the few that don't know.
that
But that song will bring
international
everybody together.
flavor plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the last person, I don't know. Goodness gracious, let me think. Yeah, somebody. I don't know. Everybody popular, they know these people, but maybe the last one I would say would maybe be. Should it be an R&B person? Well, Tory Lanez or R&B. I don't know, man. The last person. The last one, I'll probably say Missy Elliott.
Okay, for versatility, well,
Yeah,
gotta have you all right.
yeah,
All right. So that's a solid tape right there. So
yeah,
other than that, you watch sports. You want to
yeah.
sport?
I've been late on the sports, but I do enjoy baseball. You know
Mm.
what I mean? A little more, and basketball, of course. But I
Who you
always
got in
the
basketball?
yeah, the basketball. I mean, I just like watching it. I don't really
Yeah.
care, but I do love the college football. Like I love going to see my cousins play their sports and all that. I mean, I know the COVID-19 got everything
Mm.
locked down, but I love going to like college football games. Like I got friends that play for football college. I had cousins who played, so I like that. I like the hypeness.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
good come together atmosphere too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Hmm.
what's a meal that you would make on the first date? Like for your girl that you bringing over, what's a meal that you would throw out there?
It could be anything, any meal. If I make something for a girl, anything gonna make her mouth water that I cook. So
This just some cloth. All right, look, all
yeah.
right. This for the non cook. This for the
I ain't
non
being
cooker.
cocky, but I just kind of
Look,
know
all
I
right,
got
look.
for the vibe. Whatever I know her favorite meal is, I'm gonna hook it up. But I'm gonna just set it up real nice.
Okay, okay. So,
Hmm.
so this for the dudes that cook, but they ain't like you in the kitchen. They ain't got the skills yet. They want
Yeah.
to cook for that girl. What's a nice meal to make for their significant other?
You know what? I just say go in that cabinet, get some good old ramen noodles. You feel me?
Oh,
You might have to get a little fancy with that. You feel me?
no,
But
you don't love her for real. You gotta get the pork and beans and hot dogs for real if you love her. You gotta get the hot dogs with the pork and
right.
beans. Uh. So
Hmm.
shoot, bruh. Could you ever see yourself being a host like Gordon Ramsay on TV?
I
Like
love
doing
to. I
that type
love
of
to eat.
stuff?
I love to eat, but you know what? These people cook some crazy stuff. I love to eat. So like, even though I cook good, I don't put myself up nobody. Because I know some
Mm-hmm.
people that cook real good. I look forward to eating their meals. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I love to eat. So I love to do that and get paid for it too. Oh yeah.
You see, yeah, because you seem like you got the like energetic personality, entertainment type of
They
personality.
don't
You
see
ever
it too
like
much
get
on the Instagram. I don't like people that see it, but I
yeah.
do.
You
And
did any like entertainment in the past or anything like that?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I like doing hosting and stuff like that. Like I love to cater, but a lot of people who have made nice names for themselves in the entertainment industry. I don't want to say no names. I have done background, for them and help set up and help things with their business. So I love anything with the entertainment industry. And also I've done things as a child. I was a child actor.
Mm-hmm.
So I just love the entertainment. Acting was my first passion. Um, I knew what I wanted to do, but cooking is something that I know I could do now, something that could be beneficial to other people. So
Okay.
anything, just anything, dealing, socializing with people, even if it's helping them out with something, entertaining, having people laugh, anything, man. I love it all. Yeah.
All right. So, do you
Hmm.
think that culinary? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just bad at
Culinary.
English.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you said it right.
All right. Do you think that should be a trade in school? Cause you gotta know how to cook for the rest of your
You
life.
do,
So
but if you do know how to cook and you're very sanitary, I say knowledge is everything. Yeah, you need to know your safety handling skills. When you handle your food, you gotta know the food temperatures, how long to have your food out, dealing with moisture, oxygen. Like when I was in school, we was taught fat time. So that
Mm-hmm.
stands for food, uh, acidity, food acidity, time, temperature, oxygen, and moisture. So,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't know how to properly set up your refrigerator. Also, like how long things need to set up would make people sick because people cook and they, rub their nose to touch this and go back to cooking. They don't
Yeah.
know. Some people don't get sick off of that. Thousands of people get sick off of that and
Yeah.
could die off of the littlest, like little touch like that. So
So it's
I'm
really
like a
it's like an
germ.
art to cooking. Yeah, it's like an art to cooking.
It's an
Like
art
it's
to
not.
cooking. Right, it's an art to cooking. So if you got your art down with it, you know what I'm saying, and you know how to cook, that's you. Cause let's keep it real, like no shade. I don't even know if I should say the name of the Cleveland food businesses that we know. But let's say it's this food spot that's been running
Mm-hmm.
for years, ain't got the best customer service. They got
Mm-hmm.
9 lines. You can call anytime. What's the first thing they're gonna say? Hold on, please, hold on, please, hold on, please. But guess what? They business been running for years.
Yeah.
Over 20 some years, and they still popping. So I mean, it ain't all about like the food, or the business. Go get your business management, know how to handle your money, but you know how to cook, man. You clean, sanitary, you get it going. It just gotta be in you.
Mm-hmm. So
You
what
know.
makes a great cook? What's the intangibles that makes a great chef?
All right, so that's just like a girl doing nails, or your boy, he a good barber, but then you just wake up like, oh, I think I want to cut here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn how to cut hair. You go to school and everything like that, but I just say where that passion at. You gonna see that your boy you was looking at who cut hair, or this girl that does nails, and this other girl like, oh, I think I'm just gonna wake up. I think I want to do nails. You gonna see that passion show through their art. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Through their skills. I feel like the thing that starts with being a good cook is being patient, learning. Don't never think you too good to learn anything new. Because even though I cook good and people put me up there, it's still a lot of stuff I don't know. Still a lot
Yeah.
of things I don't know how to cook. But it's about that passion and what you do. So I feel like anything that passion and love is gonna show through that food.
So what was the I forgot to ask earlier, but it's cool now. What was the moment that you knew how to like you knew that you knew how to cook? Like I know I can cook now. I don't care what nobody tell me.
Yeah. Well, I know how to eat first, but it started at 9 years old. 9 years old, I started cooking, and people
Mm-hmm.
think that ain't too young. I know my little cousin. I used to go visit him in the projects. He was 9 years old, flipping and frying poach chops, and I swear them the best poach chops I ever had. 9 years old.
Okay.
So I 9 years old that I wanted to cook. I used to watch Food Network. I used to watch people do the little challenges, everything. And I was like, oh, I just want to learn how to do it.
Okay.
And
And
yeah.
now that you actually doing something with your business and you got clientele coming in, what would
Mm-hmm.
you say to an inspiring chef that was where you was at?
What you mean? The inspiration of the food? You mean?
Yeah, like what would you say to them? Like what would be a
What?
message to an
Okay.
aspiring chef?
Right. So basically, what would I say to somebody aspiring to be a cook? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say, find yourself, find your purpose on why you're doing what you're doing. Like me with the cooking, I wasn't really on it at first like that, but I actually was gonna start something with a relative of mine, and we were actually wanting to start a business to bring the culture to bring everybody notice to Cleveland, because everybody see Cleveland, they don't know what all Cleveland has to bring, and Cleveland is very, very much of a melting pot. You have a lot of things going on,
Facts.
even with the baseball players. We have a lot of Dominicans here, a lot of Puerto Ricans here, a lot of everybody.
Yeah.
The Africans, everybody here. So basically, I wanted to help complement the color of Cleveland. Let them know like, hey, we have this here too, and to bring people to the city. So that was my purpose today, and also to represent my background. You know what I'm saying? I know what I grew up eating. I know what I love, and I learned young how to cook these dishes, and I still love doing it because I like to represent the culture. I like showing
Mm,
people this a part of me, and I show it through my food. So I feel like find your purpose, your base of why you're doing it, and what's your
okay.
purpose for. I think that you go there. You want to do it, you passionate about it, you gonna execute it.
That's perfect. Any final words to the people out there, to the fans out there watching?
Yeah, like I said, y'all can follow me at Poppy__C. And it's only one underscore. I don't know if I said it 2 times. Also, anybody just do what y'all want to do, man. This COVID-19, I think, is very humbling. Like, ain't no club right now, ain't no VIP sections. Ain't no who better than who. We all in the same thing. That we're
We
alive.
all at the house chilling.
So
Yeah. Go away.
Yeah, so I say, do what y'all want to do. Get that courage. Go on them Instagram lives. Promote yourselves. Show y'all talents. It's enough money in the world. It's enough people. Ain't nobody got to steal your ideas or nothing. You be you. Everybody, what they say, you could duplicate. You can imitate, but you can't duplicate. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, hold on. Bombs. Dropping bombs.
Boom.
Dropping bombs. Boom.
Yeah, so that's it. Because it's people making way more noise than me, but it's people that ain't got what I got. And they, people know what I got. People ain't got.
People know the real, man.
So don't let the money fool you. Don't let that get to you. Don't let nobody popularity get to you. You know your value as your own. Cause we wake up every day, we could die the next day. Everybody the same way. We all gotta eat. We all poop. We all do the same stuff. So be you. Have the courage to be you. Do your purpose, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna execute it. You're gonna kill it.
I ain't got no more to say. We out of here. I want to thank Carlito for coming through. Once again, follow him at Poppy_C. And we out.
All right.